action figure review today. I don't think it's strange for this channel to do an action figure review. We're not, this is our first one, but of course we do action figure action movies. So we deal and see a lot of action figures that come across our desks and our movies and our productions. So we know a thing or two about action figures, and that's why we thought it'd be cool to do this review for you today. I was inspired to do this video by a great action figure reviewer named Glenn Webb. God rest his soul, he passed away recently. I was a big fan of his on YouTube, so shout out to Glenn, this is for you. So today, as you can see on the sticker right here, we've got some Big Lots, looks like Hasbro versions of Star Wars figures. And I haven't seen these before. Looks like they might be Disney Store ones now that I think about it. Because I know Big Lots usually does, they get kind of the Castaway toys and stuff. So it does look, as I look closer on here, looks like it's a Disney Store, possibly action figure. Now the scale, I'll try to, unfortunately, I am limited to my movement here, but the scale here looks like to be about a 6-inch scale, about the size of like the Star Wars Black figures. Now I brought a Star Wars Black Luke to compare. And as you can tell, they're about the same size. Now, of course, the Star Wars Black figures are very articulated. They have lots of, posable stuff, good detail. But I don't know if you just take a look here at the facials from both Luke, the facial, let's say, sculpt. Sorry about the natural light here. I'll try to block that out. But it's pretty detailed, pretty good. So that's a Hasbro kind of Star Wars Black line. And if you look at this, that's a really good Luke from Jedi. That's a really good sculpt. Now, of course, with the Black, you get tons of articulations like in the elbows, at the shoulders, the waist, the hips, the knees. Sometimes this one even has a double knee. So yeah, Star Wars Black, you're gonna get tons of articulation. And those are nice, more premium figures. But today, we wanna look at these special kind of like, I don't know, Big Lots, Disney. I can't confirm they're Disney Store figures just because, I found them at a Big Lots, but, and it looks like it's just a sticker. So yeah, probably, I should do my research before, but I apologize. I got these for my son because my son is 16 months old today, actually. And I wanted him to kind of get some exposure to Star Wars figures, but, you don't want to shell out the 20 bucks and give him a Black figure just in case. It's got little pieces and it could break, and this has little pieces too, but we're going to get to that in a sec. So, it's just kind of interesting, but I thought, good enough little figure. Let's see what it has to offer. Let's take it out of the package and we'll do a quick review of all of them. We are back. We shredded through all the different packaging. This was Luke's. Just simple, ripped open the front, cut loose all the different things. He comes with his green blade of his lightsaber, and that's about it. Now, here's some of the detriments to the figure. Now, first of all, these figures, like I said, they're more like little posable statues. They've only, it looks like, got 3 points of articulation. One at the neck, and it's only a side to side. It's not a swivel. It doesn't go up or down. So you've just got your standard side to side neck. And then it looks like you've got 2 and 3 at the shoulders. So 1, 2, and 3. And the shoulders only kind of go up and down. There's no little ball point or ball bearing or any kind of swivel joint in there. So it's only strictly an up or down. Sorry for the lack of focus here. No wrist or waist. Oh no, I'm sorry, 4 points. So you have some waist. That's not bad. Okay, you can make some cool poses out of that somewhat. Nothing in the legs. Legs are pretty much just solid. No knees, no ankles. You just kind of get a little twist there. The Luke figure, pros and cons. I love the sculpting. I mean, this is great. You know what I mean? Like his boots, all the way down his pants, belt buckle, the top, and then the head, of course. Really solid. Negative. He's got his lightsaber hilt permanently attached to his hand. So if you're just going to be using this as a figure with the sword all the time, it's pretty cool. If you just want a little statue for your desk or something, that's fine. Or you're just going to say, hey, Luke just likes to walk around with his hilt not on his belt and just he holds it, or maybe you can hold it up and say he's auditioning for American Idol or something, you know, moment like this or something, I don't know. But I assume, and let's look at our blade. Oh, look, see there's a little doohickey there. We're gonna stick this in. Oops, let me focus on what I'm doing. Goes somewhat easily in there. I mean, and so now our guy has a lightsaber. Doesn't look like the straightest. Let's see. Yeah, it's not bad. So basically we have a Luke figure, really good sculpt, at least on the face and the, you know, the weapons and everything else, his clothing. It's just and 4 points of articulation: waist, 2 shoulders, side to side head on the neck. So overall, like I said, I'm gonna probably give this to my 16-month-old son with sans the lightsaber because I'm choking on that. But I think he'll get a lot of fun out of this. Our boy Vader, let's take a look at him. Positives. Him, you can take the lightsaber out. And the lightsaber is one piece. I don't know if you can see that. So why they didn't just do the same thing for Luke, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. So for Vader, we've got the same thing, neck side to side. He does have a nice plastic cape, as you can see. I would say that normally I don't like thick plastic capes like this because it messes up kind of the mobility of a figure. But when you've got a little statue guy like this, it doesn't really matter because he can't bend over. He can't do any other kind of posability. So it kind of works for the figure, I think. It's a positive. Shoulders, looks like. I don't see anything at the wrists. Let's check the waist. Yep. He's got some waistability. Turns all the way around. Once again, just like the Luke figure, legs, everything from the waist down is dead. No, I'm kidding. Everything from the waist down is just solid and firm. I guess everything from the waist down, you want it to be solid and firm. But anyways, you know, so really cool Vader figure. When I give this to my son, I think he's gonna love this one. Like I said, sans the lightsaber because choking hazard. But as you can tell, let's see if I can do it here. Okay. Lightsaber attaches pretty easily into the figure. And like I said, really good sculpt. I like this guy. Come to the dark side. Maybe I'll keep this one, put it on my desk. Sorry, son. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that's Vader. All right, let's finish up with our good buddy Han Solo. And like I said, really good sculpt. You know, for like a kid's toy. I mean, he's not, but I mean, dude, that looks like Harrison Ford. That's kind of cool. I like that. Same issue. Let's see. Articulation, neck, shoulders, waist, legs, nothing past the waist. So pretty firm. One negative is the pistola. That's gun for you Americans. I'm just kidding. I'm an American. And it's a little crooked. I don't know if you can look at the aim. because of course it's you can see it from above. Here, we'll stand him up. It should kind of be following the path of his arm. I was always kind of a stickler for that. You might be able to, you know, use some heat processing or with some boiling water. There's some guys on there might be able to reshape it. But I mean, ultimately, if you look at the way it's sculpted at a bad angle. Okay. As a kid, I hated that. I wanted my gun straight. But nowadays, I don't know. Kids playing with action figures, all they do is see a gun. Who knows? They might just be all, you know, pew, pew, pew. Oh, he's dead. So it's just your imagination. That's all it relies on. But as you notice, so if you have a Stormtrooper figure, you know, these $6 ones are, you know, about a ½ inch smaller or shorter, I should say. But, you know, if it's just kids having fun, I think it's really cool. I like the design and the sculpt on the legs. They didn't skimp. They got, you know, pants have some texture. The belt's cool. Boots are looking good. The vest, you know, it's all really, like I said, really good sculpt. You know, Solo's popped collar right there. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, really good sculpts, really strong likenesses, and you know, these things, what they lack in articulation, they're gonna have in durability. Like, look at this thing; it's solid plastic. I mean, yeah, it's a little goofy. It doesn't have, you know, let's compare to Luke Black. It doesn't have all the, you know, you can't do all the cool poses and everything else, but you know, I mean, we personally, if we were doing a Star Wars stop motion or something, we would probably use the black because we need all the movement and stuff. But, you know, if we're just talking kids' toys, you know, a Star Wars black figure is going to cost you $20 at Target. These were $6 a piece at Big Lots. Either way, hope you like these videos. Please subscribe to our YouTube page if you like this. If you like stop motion movies, we've got a really cool one coming. We shot 2 that we did before, AFAM Chapter 1, which is called The Setback, and AFAM Chapter 2, which is called Cobalt. AFAM Chapter 3 is shooting right now, and there's a trailer on our site, so check it out. Hope to get that to you maybe the beginning of next year. But yeah, subscribe and follow us, and if we find some more cool toys, we're going to do some more cool toy reviews. All right, well, hope you liked it. Enjoy, and may the Force be with you. See what I did there?